Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Original Starcraft. The last time we had left off, we had destroyed the Dark Templar, and the Zerg Swarm had made its warp jump and is presumably getting to Aiur as we speak. So we're going to go ahead and see what our main objective is on Aiur. Tassadar and the Dark Templar Zeratul survived Kerrigan's vicious attacks, but their Templar armies have been decimated. Kerrigan, left behind to hunt down and eradicate the remaining Protoss warriors, begins to scour the burning wastelands of Char for her elusive prey. Meanwhile, the entirety of the extended Zerg swarm teleported through space-time and began its long-awaited invasion of the hated Protoss homeworld of Aiur. The invasion of Aiur.
My children, the hour of our victory is at hand. For upon this world of Aiur shall we incorporate the strongest known species into our fold. Then shall we be the greatest of creation's children. We shall be perfect. Yet before I can be made manifest upon this world, the way must be prepared. You must seize the kaydarin crystals, for within them lies power undreamed of by the Protoss. Go now, my Cerebrate. Secure the crystals and bring swift wrath to all who oppose the swarm.
Alrighty then. Let's begin. Alright, so this is kind of an interesting mission. You don't have to beat all of the Protoss in order to win this one. You just have to get down to this kaydarin crystal thing here, wait a certain number of minutes, then bring the drone back up to this beacon. Of course, you will get attacked quite a bit, so it's typically a good idea to... You can destroy all the Protoss first and make sure that you don't have a problem, but that's kind of boring. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I will destroy the bases all around here. There's one here, there's one base. If you look at the mini-map, there's one there, and there's one there. There's another one here. So this is what I would say. This is the first... This is really the first mission that I would say sort of has an escalating difficulty level. The main reason being, in my opinion at least, it's a little bit harder to get and secure your secondary bases. So what do I mean by that? It's like your expansion, you know, the next place I get minerals and Vespene gas. There's one right here which you just kind of have to run to, but there's still a base right there, so it can get attacked, and so it's... You have to be a little bit careful when you go and get that. And a lot of times when I do this mission, I'll go Guardians and Mutalisks, but I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I think I had enough success with those Ultralisks, allowing me to handle the Reavers, that I think I'm going to do that again. I don't think I'll need as many Ultralisks, because they don't tend to have as many Reavers on this mission as they did in the previous one. But they still have them, and if and when I have had trouble with this mission, it's because of those Reavers destroying all my Zerglings and Hydralisks real fast. But I think if I have, you know, 5 or 6 Ultralisks to stand in front anytime they pop around, I should be good as far as defense. So I'm going to go with Zerglings, Hydralisks, and Ultralisks for this one. I may still get a few Guardians because there's a whole bunch of these cannons. There's like a hill right here and a whole bunch of cannons that will attack, and sometimes that's somewhat inconvenient. It's inconvenient if you want to fly your overlords around to do detection. They do have, the Protoss do have arbiters in this mission, so that means they can end up cloaking a lot of their units, so you do want to have overlords around. So I think, you know, 2 or 3 guardians, just enough to start whittling, getting rid of those cannons on that cliff ought to be a good idea. I think it'll be useful. So I think we need, I don't know, do we have a spawning pool? We do have a spawning pool. Alright, we're gonna get attacked at some point. So I'm gonna go ahead and start protecting myself a little bit better here. We'll get some sunken colonies there. They will give some nice little attacks, so I probably want like 3 or 4 sunkens, and right there should be good enough. We do want to start getting some of this Vespene gas. I am taking a little bit longer than I should to get that. So we're going to take this guy here, this guy here, and this guy here, and we're going to start mining that. But that did take away from our mineral gathering, so we want to re-supplement that really quickly. So the first thing I'm going to try to do is get an expansion right here. It's kind of an awkwardly placed one as well, but it's basically unguarded. Basically. It's not completely unguarded, but there's like a little bit of resistance in between there and here, but I don't believe there's anything right on it protecting it. So we can go ahead and get our Zerglings a little bit updated here. We're going to go ahead and get a 3rd sunken colony. We don't want to get caught with our pants down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and have 4 there. That ought to be enough. That ought to be enough for protection. I think we might get attacked here on this side too, but I'll just wait and see how that goes. If I need to mess with that, then I'll mess with that when I need to. Don't worry too hard about it just yet. Once I have 4, I think I'll be relatively happy. They do come up. That should be good enough. I don't think they'll come up here without being drawn off by the sunken colonies. Could be wrong, we'll see. Always focus on getting those drones first and getting that mineral gathering up as high as possible. We're gonna probably save up to mutate into a lair, but we also need a Hydralisk den. Maybe I'll do the Hydralisk den first, to be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. If you guys would please go do some more mining. That is one thing I like about the Zerg. It is quite fast to get more drones. You can sort of get more drones more quickly with them. Oh, I still need to mutate into a sunken colony. I probably should also have a... I probably should also have some 1 or 2 spore colonies just to be safe. There probably will be a an air attack, and although I don't want to over-defend with spore colonies, I want to have at least a couple to
Spawn more overlords.
at least distract for long enough that I can get some units there. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and save up for this Hydralisk movement speed. Comma. There we go. Then we're gonna get some spore colonies. And I think that should be enough defense for now. Let's get some additional Zerglings. We also are going to want some additional Hydralisks for this attack that I'm going to do. We'll put our units here. I might get some more drones. It feels like it's going like molasses here. You guys will get some more minerals. Same with you. Let's see, how are we doing? We've got a few guys, not enough for an attack, but we do have a few. Of course, I say that, but... Spawn more overlords. Alright, well done. I say that, but I always tend to get way more units than I actually need. Well, spawn more overlords. Let's see, how many do we have? 4 of these? I think if I had 8 Hydralisks, I'd be happy with that. We've got 5 now. We'll wait for these, overlords to mutate. We'll get a couple more Hydralisks, and then I think I'll be happy for an attack after that. Go ahead and work on that. Alright. We require more minerals, okay. Alright, once these Hydralisks come out, I think I will be satisfied with my number of units, and we'll try to go get that second base. We'll go ahead and get this. We'll go ahead and get this to evolve while we're waiting for that, or mutate, whatever. Might as well have some reserve Zerglings in case things don't go nicely. Come on up here, guys. So yeah, I think this is really the first mission where it starts escalating in difficulty slightly. It isn't, I mean, it isn't that hard, really, but it is, I think... Oops, what's going on? Oh, lost Hydralisk, that's okay. You can see there's a Reaver there. I'm not gonna bother. I don't want to go face a Reaver. But I do want to go and secure this base. That I'm not worried about. Now that base is over here somewhere. We're gonna get some more Hydralisks. And we're gonna send a few of these guys over here. Hope they don't die. Now here's the base. It's a little awkwardly placed, but there's nothing protecting it, so it's the good. It's a good first expansion. We're going to just kind of set these guys here and try not to provoke them at all, if we can help it. We're going to get a queen's nest as well, so that we can start evolving. That's done, that's done. We can go ahead and start working on additional ones of those. Alright, let's see, where's the best place for this? I think right here. Watch out. Come back, please. You can go ahead and start building this, no reason not to. And we're just going to hope that the Protoss don't bother me at all. We're going to get some additional Zerglings. So there was a little bit of stuff here. You can see there was a Reaver there. Those Reavers, you know, you can kill them with Hydralisks and Zerglings, but you're going to take a lot of damage and a lot of hits. A lot of your things are going to die, so I'd rather just hold off on that for now. And maybe get it to the point where I can... Oh, another thing I'm going to do, because I mentioned before, I don't plan on having a lot of Guardians, but I do want some. I do want some Guardians. So we're gonna go ahead and have that.
Evolution complete.
Mainly though, I don't want a whole bunch of Guardians. I just want enough to sort of clear out those cannons up top there. So we kind of ran out of a few of those drones. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some more drones.
Require more minerals.
Or not. Never mind. Gotta wait for that. I am going to make some more drones because we did use a fair number of them. So I want to top off my mineral gathering a little bit. Alright guys, come up here and get some more minerals. How we doing here? We're gonna have you build another drone. We're gonna wait a second before we're gonna get a sunken colony, I guess, right here. Because we do want there to be some decent protection. You guys can come back up here. these. Gather some more. There's a third base that's right about here, which I'm also going to take. But I think I'm going to get a couple Ultralisks first. That can serve as damage sponges. Alright, you guys come on up here. Build another sunken colony here. We're gonna need to build a few more buildings. Get one of those going. I think 4 Guardians should be enough to start whittling that out. We are going to need another, some more overlords here soon. Come on. You two can gather some more minerals, while you can turn into my, Ultralisk Cavern. Very good. You can go here. We do want to start working on this some more. Can go here. We want our overlords to be able to go faster, so that's pretty important. You guys can go here and start mining that. We're gonna run out of overlord capacity pretty quick here, especially once we start building some ultralisks. So I guess I'm just going to start building a few more of these. Just to save me that hassle. Build a few of these things so that we can start working on that when we get an opportunity. I'm going to build a spore colony right here just to be safe. So the attacks haven't been that severe so far, to be honest.
Evolution complete.
I think three Guardians ought to be enough, to be honest. Get that going. Our spore colony going. Ugh. It's quite an attack we got there. Not good. They definitely want to destroy that, so we're gonna go build some more sunken colonies. Some of these guys here. Where are you guys going? Anyway, not gonna worry too hard about that. Guardians, please. Might as well require more Vespine gas. Now that's true. I'm gonna go ahead and save for this, and then I'm gonna make some nice Zerglings. please go mine that. I do want to have another sunken colony here, just in case. Alright, we're gonna go about this cautiously. We'll make sure they have some support in case of some drops or something like that. Or they get attacked by an air unit. They can't attack air units, so it can be dangerous for them if you don't have any support. So you'll see, or should see, here in a second, that there's some stuff like this. Alright, looking good. We want to get some more Vespine gas. We don't need that many. You can just mine. You can just mine. And I'm gonna build some more of these, just to be sure. When the Protoss thing does not have a pylon, it stops working. We can get 2 Ultralisks now.
We require more Vespine gas.
Go ahead and destroy that. Oh, look at that. I'm actually being a little bit strategic. Who would have ever guessed? So we're gonna go here. That's fine. You can just attack whatever you feel like to. I don't really care. You guys are doing a great job. Do appreciate it. I think once we get 4 Ultralisks, we should be good to take the next base. They'll survive, alright. Get rid of that, they'll stop building Reavers, that's good. Oh, I got a little bit nervous there, let's get rid of that. Alright, for now, we're going to go back. We're going to go back. I don't need to lose these guys, hopefully.
Spawn more overlords.
Spawn more overlords, of course. Well, we're going to spawn a lot of overlords in that case.
Evolution complete. Spawn more
overlords. Let's see how we're doing here anyway. Got a few Ultralisks. I think we honestly do. We have enough, I think, with these Ultralisks, and we'll keep the Guardians there, and they can come in from behind once they're all nice and distracted. We'll send these guys up here. You can come up this way. we're going to send the Ultralisks in first, obviously. Make a few more of them. We will need more Hydralisks, though.
Our forces are under attack.
Oop. See, already that's causing a problem. See how much damage those Reavers do? That's a lot. That's alright. Might as well send our little force here and there, too. See what we have here. Uh-oh. There's another Reaver. Get him, get him, get him. Let's see how bad. Gotta get him. Not good, but that's okay.
Our forces are under attack.
We're gonna get some more guys here as quickly as we can. We're also gonna build some more drones, because as soon as we're able, we're going to take this base over. I don't know why I have so many overlords, but that's okay. Come on, guys. Might as well have some more support here. One thing we're going to do is we're going to have two hatcheries here. Definitely going to have two hatcheries. Because they have it so spread out for some reason. Might as well create some more Ultralisks. Yeah, no, I use Ultralisks. I'm crazy. Probably get a few of these guys over here, too. Alright, what you guys should do is finish this. Mr. Drone, you can work on having minerals, and you can work on getting the gas. It never hurts to have more of everything. Another thing I'm gonna do is make a Nidus Canal right here, so we'll connect that base up, and they won't have to run so far in order to access this area. We want to put our Ultralisks in the front. Maybe not that guy who's in the red, we'll let him heal. No reason to waste resources. But we'll put those guys in front there. We're gonna need some more of these, I think. And we're gonna go ahead and set our rallying point up here, might as well. Build some additional drones, get you to work on the geyser, and voila, we have another base. Or almost, anyway. With this, I should be able to get an overwhelming number of Ultralisks. They will not be able to out-damage, although they will have air units, so I have to make sure I have plenty of Hydralisks. Let's go ahead and make sure all of our things are upgrading. Acquire more Vespine gas, okay. Still can't get our Nidus over here, because this isn't built yet. That's alright. You guys can notice there's not very many minerals here. So even though we do get some minerals, there's not too many. Alright, let's get this going. We'll go ahead and have these guys start. It's not gonna hurt anything. Build some drones here. We're gonna go ahead and build. Need to wait for the creep to grow a little bit, but I think that's good. Build that there. We can build this here. And then once we're done with that, we can start getting our overwhelming force ready to destroy the two bases that are right here. Or at least one of them. Once I destroy this one on the left, I think I'll be happy enough to... I'll be satisfied with my position enough to at least... risk getting the... kaydarin crystal started. Get a few more ultralisks. Get a few more hydralisks.
Require more Vespine gas.
You can go ahead and make, I guess, a spore colony. I think we honestly have enough drones. What we're going to focus on now is just getting our stuff ready to go. Get one of these. We can get some more zerglings. Go ahead and use this to get some more zerglings as well. Oh, which reminds me, I don't think I've done my zergling upgrade. Oops. Should have done that before already, but that's okay. Wow. 3 more ultralisks. I think we might have enough of those now. I don't think they're going to have a good time. Just got to make sure we have enough hydralisks in the background to provide support, and then we should be good. Now what's up here? 3 zerglings. Let's go. Now should I wait for my zergling upgrade to be finished? Maybe. They are so useful. Yeah, they get destroyed by reavers pretty quick, but if the ultralisk can kill those, I'm pretty sure the damage output of the fully upgraded zerglings is actually higher because there's just so many of them and they're so cheap that you can just have so many of them. This guy's sort of healing here. If only I had a medic to cure him. Get a few more of you. Get a few more of you. Alright, I think we're just about ready to take over this base on the lower left here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. After I do that, I think I'm going to call it a video. And then we can return to working on the kaydarin crystal after that. I think I'm not going to destroy any more bases after that, so that we can sort of get the idea of seeing them attack me. But I don't want him to have so many things that the attack is particularly bad, you know what I mean? I don't want to accidentally get goobered by him.
Our forces are under attack.
I think that's probably enough. Let's go down and see what's going on. Oh man, that's a lot of reavers. You saw how many ultralists that took out. But because they wasted all their stuff on that, all my other cheaper units are still ready to battle. So the ultras serve their purpose as a sponge there. You guys, please destroy those. See, that's one of the things that happens. Those ultralisks, other than the reavers and maybe those templars, nothing can really, most of the time they don't really have enough. Alright, one of the things we're going to do is start getting rid of these things. Please come down and kill them. Yeah, yellow didn't stand much of a chance. I did lose a whole bunch of ultralisks though, so I guess we're just going to have to build more.
We require more minerals.
We sure do. Alright, we're gonna have a bunch of you guys come down here. Start on your base. Please go kill that. Oh, whoa. Yep, I'm glad he wasted on that one zergling.
Forces are under attack.
You can work on that. Alright. That was not fun for yellow. Ooh. Let's send our guys over here. We should be having some drones coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and start this base going. By that I mean I'm gonna build some, hatcheries here. Maybe probably just one here. One here and one for the... One there for that. One here for this. And we should be good to go. And, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call the video here, and we'll finish this mission up next time. Let's see. Thanks for watching, folks. Later.